Hey, Dustin Tibbetts, financial advisor with jazzWealth Managers, and today we're going to give you some horrible advice, okay? One of the things that I do here at jazzWealth is I try to help you keep your dough straight. And if that means saving a couple dollars here or there or making a small adjustment in your account or changing accounts so that you end up with more money in the future, that's what I'm going to do. We invest your money in our portfolios that we manage, but we let you keep control over the account so you never have to trust the guy that you saw on YouTube. We have no access to your money. That's the best part of working with us, and of course we are 100% fiduciaries, so the advice we give you is only good for you, not for us. We always say we grow as you grow. If you don't grow, then we don't grow, and it's not worth having a business around, so that's what we do. And one of the things that comes up, and maybe it's happened to you, I mean, I'm sure it's happened to a lot of people, but I see this all the time. Every day, somebody has some emergency, something happens where they go, I know, I'll take the money out of my IRA, my 401k, whatever, and it's just such a horrible idea, right? There's no way you win in this sort of thing here, so I want to go over this real quick. Let's say you need $5,000. Something's happened to you and you need $5,000. First of all, if you can't save money and you're not good at that, don't invest. Don't even bother, right? Because you're always just going to have to draw from your investments. I see it all the time. Trust me, it is not cool. It pains me personally to watch that happen to somebody because it's like getting kicked while you're down. And so I always tell people, look, if you're not good with your money, maybe we can help. We do lots of classes. I've got a full budgeting class that I've done to try to help you with your dough. I always try to tell our customers, I want you to get your dough straight, because if you have your dough straight, that means you can invest correctly and you won't have to draw from those investments. But if you can't save your money and you're not good at saving your money, don't invest. It's going to be a rough road ahead of you. You're going to find yourself struggling, but either you get your dough straight and you invest or you don't, right? It's just simple as that. So I'll always push somebody away that tells me they have financial problems and things like that, because if you're not willing to change it, it's just not going to work out for you. So here's what I want to tell you today. If for some reason you find yourself in a situation where you need money and you didn't save your money, you don't have an emergency fund, you don't have anything really, then you have to take it from your IRA. Here's what's going to happen. First, just think about it as 30% of that is gone, right? If it's not a Roth IRA, so I'm talking about 401ks, I'm talking about traditional IRAs, SEP IRAs, things like that. 30% of it is gone. On $5,000, that's $1,500 down the tubes. There's nothing you can do about it. There's no way around it. There's no loophole. No advisor can help you through that. It's ridiculous that you have to pay that money because you couldn't find a way to save. So think about it this way. And again, this is horrible advice. Bash me all you want in the comment section. But this is if you take it from an IRA or a 401k. Can we not get the money somewhere else? Is there anywhere else you can get the money from before you pay 30%? What about paying 20%? Where would you pay that on? Right? That would only be $1,000. Maybe a credit card. Right? I'll just put CC. So a credit card. And in no way am I telling you to use credit cards for expenses. I'm just saying if it's an emergency, what do you like better? 30% or paying 20%? Pay it back in a year. If you got to pay that $5,000 back, it only costs you $1,000, give or take, right? That's something. You could even go get a personal loan. I think personal loans are around 15% right now. All right? So if you got a personal loan, oh, that's not that. If you've got a personal loan, all right, you know, it's something. It's not great, but it's better than the 30%, right? So already you're not going to feel good about it, but at least you're saving money. Maybe you don't have the credit for it. Maybe you do, but that saves you a little bit to get a personal loan. Did you know, by the way, I keep seeing articles pop up, personal loans are the #1 loan that everybody's getting right now. There is a huge push. You've got Goldman Sachs, the CEO of Goldman Sachs, saying, we're spending billions to build out our consumer personal loan business because that's how much money is there for them. Everybody's going to get in personal loans. So instead of taking from your IRA, use your credit card. Use a personal loan. Or, best yet, now this is kind of shady. I don't know. You might not like this one here. I did it wrong. Right? Oh, sorry. I'm not good with my math today. I'm trying to talk and write at the same time. What about a 10% loan from mom, right? Go to your mom and say, Mom, I need to borrow $5,000. Tell you what, girl, listen to me. I'm going to pay you 10% and I'll pay you back in a year. Mom's going to be like, oh, that's pretty cool. All right, so you say you're going to pay me 10%. I'm going to make some money off of your mistake or your inability to save money. That'll only cost you $500. So what about going to your parents? I hate that I have to give this advice, but if I have to put a positive spin on you taking money out of your IRA, my answer is go somewhere else. Take your money from anywhere else. Now, at jazzWealth, I can't stop you from taking money out. It is your account. All we do is manage it. So if you say to me, Dustin, I got to take out $5,000, I can't stop you. I won't stop you, but I'm going to give you a lot of grief for doing it because it's ridiculous. I can't tell you how many people do this and they don't realize maybe there's another alternative. It's just your mind goes, why don't I just take money out of my IRA? That's my money. I'll take it out. That $5,000 just cost you about $60,000 by the time you retire. So think of it that way. The growth you're going to miss out on, it just costs you a ton of money. So if you take it from a credit card, pay back the credit card, it's all it costs you. Get a personal loan, pay back the personal loan, it's all it costs you. Pay mom and dad if you really want to go that route, it's all it costs you. I think you should go to mom and dad because A, it'll cost you less, even if you got to pay them 20%. Go to mom and dad because who's going to give you the most grief that you're actually going to feel and remember? You're never going to forget borrowing money from mom and dad. So that will help you get your dough straight so you don't do this in the future. I would much rather that conversation than to end up losing everything out of your 401k or your IRA. So again, horrible advice. Of course, no advisor would ever advise to go do that sort of thing. But again, if we're pinching pennies, where do we have to spend the least amount of money to get through our emergency, learn our lesson, start saving for the next emergency, start saving and paying off our debts so that we have access to money if we need it? All right, that's where you're going to get it. If I've pissed you off, hit the subscribe button. If I've helped you, hit the subscribe button. Turn the bell on so you'll know when we go live. There will be no market update today. We got family in town, going to show them a good time. So I will be out of the office, but we'll be back on Monday, of course, to do our thing as usual. I appreciate you watching, and we'll talk to you soon.